This is Darius from DariusCooks.tv, and today we're gonna make my lemon pepper honey fried chicken. It is a recipe you're going to make over and over again, I promise you. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is I've got some chicken that's already been washed and cleaned and ready to go. I'm just gonna add it to a bowl, all right? Next, it's time to season the chicken. So this is where the fun part comes in. I've got some sazon. So I'm just gonna sprinkle over a couple packets for flavor. Then I've got some granulated garlic powder. This is gonna go in as well. Next two ingredients are super simple, just some salt and pepper. So I'm gonna use some kosher salt right in here. And then I've got some fresh cracked pepper. Very simple on the seasonings. All right, now that we have all the seasonings, I'm just gonna give it a good stir because you wanna make sure you get all the seasonings in the nooks and crannies of all of the chicken, just like this. And then I'm gonna add in a few things to really help the flour stick, right? So my grandmother always added buttermilk to her fried chicken. It's just gonna make it super moist. To this, I'm gonna also add 1 egg. So I'm just gonna crack it open. And then, here's the secret, hot sauce. Here, a little goes a long way. And then, I'm just gonna get in here and then just give this whole thing a stir so that everybody's nice and happy. Now is the fun part. So I'm gonna grab some flour. And then, the secret, flour and then cornstarch. This is really to ensure that we get a nice crispy crust on our fried chicken. So it's typically 1 part cornstarch to 2 parts of flour. Now I'm just gonna give this a quick stir just to incorporate the flour and then the cornstarch. And then, very simple, I just take our chicken and I dredge it right into the flour, just like this. Once you've got it dredged, now it's time to fry some chicken. I've had a chance to have the oil preheated, so our oil is up to temperature. And now I'm just gonna dump off any excess flour and then drop it right into the oil. Very carefully though, just like this. And that's the sound you wanna hear. Now, while the chicken is frying, I think this is a really good time to make the lemon pepper honey that just gets me so excited. So I want to get the flavor of the lemon, right? So that's going to be in the essential oil. So I have a microplane and I'm just going to zest 1 lemon. All right, now that I have 1 lemon, I'm just going to squeeze in fresh lemon juice right into the pot. Now, to balance out the acid from the lemon, we do need some sweetness, so I'm gonna drop in some honey. And then the last ingredient is a couple of turns of fresh cracked black pepper. Just like that, I'm gonna give it a stir. Once it comes to a boil, that's it. Our honey is ready to go. Chicken is looking amazing. And while the chicken is still warm, I'm just gonna put a little bit of flaked sea salt. Then it's time to plate it up. I'm just gonna put it into a serving dish just like this. And then here's the fun part. So there's the honey right over. The more honey, the better, because it's gonna soak into the crispy parts of this chicken where we battered it and seasoned it. This is what good fried chicken is all about. There you go. Now, how simple is this? This is going to be your new favorite go-to fried chicken recipe, I guarantee. For the full recipe, go to DariusCooks.tv.